Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw With Me, where we get together and put 10 minutes on the clock and try and draw as much as possible. Now this challenge is designed to test your limits as far as what you can and cannot do and with what. And so the idea is that you get to decide the challenge level, whether you're drawing heads, torsos, full body, drawing with pencils, inks, crayons, markers, whatever. It is completely up to you, but as long as you challenge yourself, that is what's important, because the more you challenge yourself, you will start to realize just how much better you're becoming and how much you're actually leveling up in your artistic skills. And that is what we want to do here, is level up your artistic skills. So we are going to continue with Black History Month, and we are going to be drawing Brother Voodoo today. Now there is plenty of material out there for you to check out, but if you do not know what Brother Voodoo looks like, please go ahead and pause this video, grab some reference, grab your materials, and when you are ready, come on back, and then we will go ahead and get started. All right, well, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Brother Voodoo. I don't know anything about him. I know that he's also supposed to be a sorcerer, you know, because voodoo and stuff like that. So I do believe that he was, and I don't, like I said, I don't know. And I was like, oh, it's just, I've seen later iterations of Brother Voodoo, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? And like, let's draw Brother Voodoo because he looks really cool. And then, of course, when I went to go get my reference for today, and I was like, oh, look, there's an older version. And it seems like what I've been doing for this has been to draw the older versions of things. So here we are again, and I'm drawing the older version of Brother Voodoo. So you are allowed to draw whichever version of Brother Voodoo you'd like to draw. But I've picked like the original, kind of like the original concept of Brother Voodoo, mostly because I don't know, I think it's cool, right? I like drawing the older ones because I really wish I had an answer as to why I keep drawing the older versions of things. Like I don't know. There's not really a reason, except for oh, this was fun, right? That's pretty much the only reason that I have. It's like, oh, this is fun, right? And that's it. So hopefully that's good enough for you guys, because honestly, that's really all I have. So diamonds, little diamond, big diamond, little diamond, big diamond, little diamond, big diamond, done. Okay, so bam, 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 big dude. Nope, just pull that down because I think that's enough. Right, as usual, there we go. Okay. I want to say that he does stuff with what's the name, Doctor Strange, but I don't know. I just, with all the whole magic aspect of things, you just assume that, as they like to do, they kind of lump everyone together. It's like, oh well, you deal with magic, well then you have to deal with the Sorcerer Supreme, right? You gotta, and that's what you get. And you're like, oh, okay. And this is some, if I'm not mistaken, it's a V. Come in here. That is definitely going to be something we'll have to put in. And then he's got really high, put in his ear. All right, and this comes down, out, over. And then he's got he's got like a mini fro. Right. Probably gonna make that a little bit smaller because that's too big. but right, it's mini fro, and it's like half of it is white, the other half is black, right? So come in there and do that, and we'll put in some of that like there, here, probably bring that in like so. Okay. Not completely horrible as far as the time goes, but also not in the best standings, of course. One day to be able to like one day to be able to actually make it and be like, oh, you know, like consistently, and be like, oh, I'm done drawing, and it's only took me 3 minutes to do that. My dear friends, that's the dream right there. Oh gosh, that's an X. We'll draw that in later. Right, we gotta draw that in later because it's just too tiny. Okay. So comes up like that. Tiny diamond. Big diamond. Tiny diamond. Big diamond. Tiny diamond. Big diamond. Sorry, I don't have more to offer you as far as the any type of lore or anything with Brother Voodoo. I just don't know. And I know that if it's something from like I have no idea about, then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna focus too much on trying to give you information that I don't have, right? And so if I have to come in and be like, oh, well, I've decided to look it up for you guys, you know, like putting in all kinds of super effort, I don't even know if that's something you would want, right? Like a history lesson on the character. But this is, you know, that's not what this kind of channel or this episodes or anything is about, right? I'm not trying to educate you on these characters, except for putting them in front of you and be like, hey, look at this character, isn't that fun? You know, and then if you're interested, you can go and figure out the rest for yourself, right? But yeah, so sorry for not being able to give you that kind of information, because I don't have it. So see, we're already, once again, Brother Voodoo is kicking my butt right now. Because there's so much to him. And without trying to royally mess up, like, oh, well, I'm trying not to. Like, that's my big thing. Like, I'm trying not to mess up here. Right, not that I can say that that's not already happening. Because I'm not even done. I'm not even done drawing this guy, and we're already into 2 minutes. So yeah, he's giving me some problems. Right, and then this, like so, and this is gonna come in and like so it goes around, so we're just gonna do this instead. I'm just gonna try and, I guess, get as much of this in as possible. There's that. So it's like 15 seconds. We're not gonna go through too many of these. Just like, Yep. So, like I said, so I think that Brother Voodoo was probably the harshest reality check for me, because, well, I mean, it's not close. I got a ways to go. Brother Voodoo is the first official character that just kicked my butt. So I hope that you can see that even though I've been doing this for a while, it's like, you know what, you might get across a character that you just can't get done in 10 minutes, especially if you've never really drawn it. So don't worry if you didn't do well at this point, right? Because it happens. It does. It absolutely happens. And then you take it and try and learn from it. Like, what happened? What did you do? How can I get better? So that the next time you draw a character, or the next time you draw Brother Voodoo, you're like, oh, not a problem. I got this. And done, right? So I hope that you did well. And if you didn't, it's completely okay, but I would love to see your progress. So if you're not part of the Discord community, we would love to have you, and the link is in the description, so please come on by and show us some of your work. We'd love to see how you're faring on these challenges. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified every single time that I drop new content. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you at the next episode.